Hey, I'm Will at Methodical, and today I want to talk about pouring latte art. So before I dive into it, I just want to say that I don't think you can pour good latte art without steaming good milk. You can reference another video, How to Steam Milk, that we have that dives a little bit more into that. We'll talk about it briefly as well. But all in all, without a good texture and even without the right temperature, it's very difficult to pour good art. So we'll just dive right into it. I'm going to use a 12-ounce steaming pitcher because I'm going to pour into cappuccino cups, about 6 ounces. Pretend like I have espresso in here. When I'm starting, I'm tilting my cup at about a 45-degree angle. And when I start to pour, I come up high. And I'm kind of pouring at a slow and steady pace into the deepest part of the espresso as I'm tilted. And I'm just I'm working it around like this. All the milk is going underneath the crema still. And as the cup fills up and I'm ready to start making latte art, I come down onto the top of the crema, and we'll just make it simple here and talk about making a heart. Come down onto the top of the crema as close as I can with the tip of the milk pitcher. And as the cup's filling up, I'm naturally going to need to level out the cup. But the whole point about doing this in the beginning is to pour into the deep espresso, and then at the end, it's so I can get the nose of the milk pitcher as close to the crema as possible. You know, here I can get really close to it, whereas here, you know, I might be like 2-3 inches away from it. So I'm tilting, I'm pouring steadily, and then as it raises, I'm ready to make art, and I come down close to the crema as possible, and I'm shaking this slightly back and forth, just ever so slightly. So much so that you might not even be able to see it very well, just by looking on your screen. But I'm doing that, and you might have to start pouring a little bit more heavy when you're wanting to make art, because you're wanting to push that foam out onto the crema. And it's going to kind of want to stay in the pitcher here. So I'm pouring and shaking, and you'll see the art coming to form. And when you're ready to finish, you slow down your pour, lift up your pitcher a little bit, and with that very thin, slow pouring stream of milk, you pull through your art. I have my milk here. When I pour, I'm going to pour milk just about a finger's width below where the spout starts here on the bottom of the pitcher. Then I'm going to set that there. I'm going to pull my shot of espresso really quick. Okay, so before I start steaming, I always make sure to purge out my steam wand, covering it up right there, because there's a lot of moisture that builds up in the steam wand between uses, and I don't want that going into my milk. Okay. So, when I pour latte art, I come up and I'm pouring up high at a slow and steady pace, and then as I level out the cup, come down on top of the crema, shake the pitcher, and when I'm finished, I slightly raise the pitcher and I slow my pour and I pull it through the milk to create the draw through effect, which makes your heart. It's the center of your rosetta. Use it pretty much in every latte art pour. I'll do that again and we'll talk about it further. Okay. Somebody want this? Did you raise your hand? I've got this steamed up. I've got the espresso poured, and here we go. So I'll start with a slow and steady stream, kind of far away. When I'm ready to make art, I come down as close as I can, shake, level it out, raise it up, and pull through. And make your heart. Okay, so for the last pour, I'm gonna do a rosetta. So if you've been doing hearts for a little while and you're comfortable with that, it's a very similar technique, and we'll just dive into it. So you start similar, tilt the cup, start pouring up high. As the cup fills up and you're ready to make art, you come down low, And instead of staying in one place when you're shaking, you go up and then you come back. And then you pull through. And there's your rosetta. That's it. And I hope you learned something. If not, then find me and teach me something. I had a lot of fun. Thanks a lot.